You've got the massive verse.
Why are we already live?
Don't worry about it. You've got the massive verse.
You have the massive verse, and you got Ghost Machine with the unnamed universe, and then all their solo stories.
Isn't the unnamed universe in Ghost?
Unnamed. That's what it's called.
Unnamed.
Yeah,
but the name of it is unnamed.
And that's the connected series. Geiger, Redcoat.
But stuff. It is named. It's named unnamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then you've got the massive verse, which is Radiant Black and Pink and Red.
Rogue Sun.
Rogue Sun. But that doesn't have the word Radiant.
Yeah, it's connected. And then you have the Energon verse with Transformers, Void Rivals, and G.I. Joe.
Now, I've got the Energon universe down pat.
Okay, yeah.
But you've got Transformers, G.I. Joe, Void Rivals. That's easy. That's just 3. But I'm getting confused with the massive verse and the Ghost Box.
Honestly, Ghost Machine is Geiger, Redcoat, Rook Exodus, and like Hyde Street, and then those new ones.
Oh, okay.
Massive verse is Radiant Black, Radiant Pink, Radiant Red, Inferno Girl Red, No One, and Rogue Sun.
Inferno what?
I think it's called Inferno Girl Red or some shit.
Inferno Go Red?
Inferno Girl Red.
Oh, Inferno Girl Red. And then you've got No One. How are you meant to know this?
It's a lot. Oh, and there's Cal as well.
Let's talk about something I do know, like the freaking Fantastic Four. Ching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is AussieVerse, and we are back today. It is just myself, OmniBeau, with my latest partner in crime, Byron Zemo. Where is SingleIssue Steve and Sharif? They're slack-ass MF down-thumbed people because these movies come out and, we've got children and lives and work and all these other make-believe things. And they never get to the movies soon enough. But don't worry. Me and Byron have got your backs, bro. Girl, sis, daddy, mummy. That sounded weird. Anyway, we're here to talk about Fantastic Four, the movie. But before we do, let's say g'day to some special people. These are our 4 lifers. These are the ones that contribute every single week to a little price, and it gets them a whole bunch of stuff. You want to be a 4 lifer? Click the link. Join it. And if you don't but want to support AussieVerse, then just subscribe to the channel. Byron, before I get to the live comments, how are you, brother? How are ya?
I'm good. I'm feeling happy, very energized. Finally able to talk about the movie. We were waiting for them. They kept delaying us.
I know, man. I don't get it. You guys are on a weekly show. Go see the Marvel DC comic movies straight away. What is wrong with you? Where are your priorities?
There's do not even that many.
The children. You're pretty young, man. When your parents go out to the movies, do you just sit there like banging your head against a wall going, I'm hungry?
Oh, yeah, I'm grabbing all the knives, playing juggling them. Yeah, 100%.
I just know Pedro Pascal. Well, don't worry, Christina. We're not going to be talking about spoilers until we do. But don't worry. I will be making sure everybody knows when the spoilers is. You're seeing it tomorrow. Oh, I wish we waited then and you could have been on the show. All right. Let's get down to business. Before we do get into spoiler territory, Byron, what was your overall feeling about the movie? Did you like it or did you not like it?
I really liked it. I thought it was more than just a superhero movie, because if you know the Fantastic Four, you know they're a family and they're explorers first before being superheroes. And I think the movie did a really good job showing that. And yeah, it felt very comic booky, very different to the other ones. It felt very different to what we're used to, like Superman, but in like a completely different way. And yeah,
Yeah.
very
I'm just
happy
gonna
with it.
pull up the cast, which I forgot to do before. I really enjoyed it. I've got a couple of gripes with it.
Me
Spot on,
too.
Zemo.
I got a
Um,
few like nitpicks.
Yeah, but I really did enjoy it though. I think if you're going to listen to any review about this, other than AussieVerse, may I suggest you go to our friend Eman, that's EMAN, on YouTube. You'll see a nice, gorgeous guy with long black hair. He did a like 1-2 minute review as soon as he got out of the movies, and pretty much everything he said was exactly like on point. So I'm going to steal a few of his points, and that is one point really, and that is, I think the biggest issue I have with this movie as a whole is that you left the cinema happy and you left the cinema like that was a good film. But this is an MCU film that's trying to get up there after Deadpool and Wolverine, where everything before that has pretty much sucked for a while. Now, you should have left the cinema, in my opinion, with a, oh, fuck, that was a good film, man. That was really good.
Mm,
But you didn't. You left going, that was a good film. I enjoyed it. And I've only got a couple of little complaints, but you didn't
yeah.
get that MCU feel like you used to get. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I definitely get you. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, why do superhero movies have like a 2 hour mandate nowadays? Thunderbolts, Superman, F4, all 2 hours max, and it's like, let the story breathe. Show us more character. Show us more of the relationships between them.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually. I do. But I think the best way to describe it personally myself is this is the exact Fantastic Four 2 movie that should have always been. Rise of the Silver
Number
Surfer.
two,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, this is the way Fantastic Four 2 should have been many, many years ago. It was the perfect Fantastic Four 2 film, I think. Back then, if that came out. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because, all of the complaints that you have with the original Fantastic Four 2 are pretty much squashed in this film, I think.
yeah. All the characters were written pretty well.
Yeah. What did you think of Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards? Because that's one of my problems with the movie.
I thought he did a pretty good job. I think compared to the other two in live action, he was definitely the best one. But I don't think that character is so complex and so differently written in like each run he's in. It's really hard to nail him like perfectly, but I think he did a good job with the script that he was given.
My issue with him being Reed, because I actually do like him, and I've liked pretty much everything he's been in, is the fact that I don't think it needed to be him. I think he was the weakest of the Fantastic Four in the movie, and that's nothing against him. That's just against, I guess, the writing of his role. But I just don't think they needed such a big star for Reed Richards. I think it could have gone to a million other people, and they would have done just as good, if not better, because Reed Richards having a mustache and everything the whole time throughout the movie kind of threw me off, because that's not Reed. Plus, Pedro was very just one note the whole movie. There was no real depth to him at all, where I think he got depth, not so much with Johnny Storm, but I think he got depth with Sue and Ben Grimm at least. Yeah, man, I'm still I don't like him as it.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I don't get why they didn't either give him a beard or just have him shave the mustache off. I saw
Yeah.
photos of him edited without the mustache, and it made him look more like Reed by times 10.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let us know why Everything United. Would love to hear. What did you think about Vanessa Kirby?
Oh, yeah, she was great. She was definitely the best Sue. Loved, the whole pregnancy and then kicking ass after. Yeah, there's not much else to say.
Yeah, I really liked her too. Eben Moss Bacharach.
I love the thing, and man, that's one of my gripes with the movie. You love him, but you don't get enough of him. I think,
Yeah.
especially his relationship with Rachel. Should have been Alicia, but whatever.
Yeah. Why did they do that?
Like they had three scenes together, and it felt so rushed, that relationship, because you don't see it.
Only... Sorry.
Two scenes. One of them was just a look at each other scene. It's like, where is the relationship? Like, we're not seeing it, and it reminded me of the Rachel from the Mark Miller run. It's like 18 issue run, and they get married like 6 issues in. I was like, oh, that's so comic accurate with how rushed it is.
I haven't read that run.
Yeah.
Plus, I was thinking, what was weird about that casting choice as well, which might just be a me thing, but that actor that played his love interest, what's her name?
Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah. Every role I've ever seen her in is like a tough as nails, like I'll call shit like I see it, and like a girl that you'd love to hang out with because she can be one of the boys. And it was really weird seeing her in a typical love interest, very stereotypical female role.
She was just a teacher.
Yeah, the Judaism didn't really have anything to do with her casting choice, I don't think. But she's very New York,
Yankee
Jewish sounding, but still, it was just really weird to see her in a role like that, because when you look at Orange is the New Black and the other shows she's been in,
I haven't seen her in anything. But okay. No, she would have killed it as Alicia.
Yeah,
she's like, Alicia's always getting into the fucking crazy shit with the team.
It was so weird why I didn't make
they definitely cut a lot of the scenes out between them.
Oh, I've just muted you because you just got invaded.
No.
Moving on, we've got Joseph Quinn, Human Torch. I nearly said Human Storm.
Storm. Yeah. Human Storm. Cool name. Oh, no. I think him and Pedro were the two that I was doubting the most. And he killed it, actually. Because, I was not expecting... Because you think Johnny Storm, you think... a guy that just talks to girls, pretty dumb, this and that. But he was smart. He had his humor. He was interested in the female Silver Surfer. And yeah, they made him feel like an actual character, which I thought was pretty cool. But I think that another nitpick I have does tie his character with the female Silver Surfer, but I'll save that for later.
Well, speaking of that, what did you think, casting-wise, of Galactus and Shalabal?
They were good with what they were given. I think they could have put more depth in Silver Surfer.
Yes.
I think it was weird. Because, you're the herald of Galactus, you're doing or whatever you're doing, and then the switch up just seemed really sudden. They should have built up to it more.
Yeah, okay. Can't really I didn't mind it, to be honest. No, actually, when I think about it, you're right, actually. Because the way they got her, the way they spoke to her was very easy. It just happened like that. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. And then, but Galactus, terrifying, very, very scary. And
what about
he?
Go.
Oh, and I was just gonna say, like he gets you on the edge of your seat, and like they do a really good job showing his power. I think, kind of.
I fucking loved it. What about Mole Man, Paul Walter Hauser?
I love that guy. Fucking Stingray from Cobra Kai. Oh, that guy is funny. I wasn't expecting him to play like a big role, but no, I enjoyed it. I was like, that's really cool. Like,
So I was against it when I found out,
Yeah.
because I didn't think the Mole Man would be taken seriously enough. But then watching the film, I've got to admit it worked.
yeah,
It really did. It worked. You know, it makes it a lot more sort of realistic as well. You know, the only thing that was missing was there was no Moloids. You know, which
Oh,
if
we
they're going to
got.
bring it back, they're going to have
Yeah,
to have
we-
Moloid.
They in the film did that was the. I don't think this is a spoiler. The first appearance of the Fantastic Four, that big sludgy green monster. Did they say
Yeah.
if that was that connected to Mole Man, or was that like completely separate?
I don't remember.
I don't
really
remember.
need to see the movie again. I was expecting Nora Rad to feature or mentioned on her backstory somehow, but I don't know.
Yeah, they just showed her with the kid, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
damn, they could have at least mentioned him, like. But
Well, that goes okay. Well, that's pretty much it with the cast then. Let's get down to spoiler territory. What do you think?
yeah, I need to talk spoilers. Like, it's so hard to talk without spoilers.
Me too. Before we do go there, though, just quickly, we do want to remind everybody that it is in the final days to be voting for AussieVerse in the Comic Book Community Awards. Go to cbcawards.org and vote for AussieVerse in their respective categories. Here is a word from our sponsor, and we'll be back. Spoiler time. Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of AussieVerse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo. All right, as we mentioned, we are going into spoilers now. So if you have not seen Fantastic Four, get out of here. Or if you're like my mate who doesn't care about spoilers, then, stick around. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Byron, go for it, buddy. What is it that you want to talk about?
Yeah, just the pacing. They definitely should have added more character scenes and like relationship stuff. Like I heard they cut out Red Ghost.
They did,
which is unfortunate because it's John Malkovich.
You know what annoyed me about that? The fact that they still had the scene with the monkey.
Yeah, they kept this monkey, but not him.
Like,
why?
Yeah. I'm guessing it's because whatever scene they had with John Malkovich, because it is John Malkovich, he obviously would have been in those scenes or scene for a big period of it. And when you remember in the movie, they're talking about what the FF have done. That monkey bit was pretty quick. So I think, I'm assuming they wanted it to flow like that.
They just wanted to condense the intro down to just show them all using their abilities, but that's it.
Which I'm guessing with John Malkovich, it would have been more of a mission. And they didn't really care about that later on with the final draft. Which is dumb. Because you'd think you'd do that before filming.
They write a really mediocre script and they're always making changes while filming, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
The Latveria reference. I don't think anyone in my cinema recognized it except me.
Are you talking about the empty seat?
Yeah, the empty seat. Because
Yep.
if you only watch films and shows, you have no idea what Latveria is.
Yeah.
They
Absolutely.
have not done it in any F4 version,
Yep.
which is crazy. But
No, I think they've mentioned Latveria in the other ones. Like just
have
when
they?
Doom, when they say where Doom's from or his
Uh,
ancestry is, I'm pretty sure they've mentioned Latveria, but you've never seen Doom as
a king.
as as a king. Yeah.
Yeah. No one remembers shit from those movies anyway. But yeah, with the Silver Surfer thing, a part of me wants to say, like, you know how in the movie there's a lack of Johnny and girls interacting with girls,
Yeah.
and I think they knew they'd get a lot of flack for that. Like, did you see his comments about how he wouldn't be a woman devil eyes or whatever? And then
No.
the actor made that comment, and then everyone started hating on him already, calling his version gay.
What?
And it's like, so a part of me feels like they knew that was gonna happen, so they made Silver Surfer a girl and knew, oh, Johnny can hit on her, this and that, and that's it. That's like the only reason why they made her a girl.
You know
But
what?
that's
At the start, when you were saying that, I'm like, there is no way, that's ridiculous. But the more I think about it, the more it kind of does make sense. Like Johnny's got to have an attraction to somebody and flirt with somebody, and there was no one in the
Silver,
movie other than
Silver Surfer was the only option, or you can't do Sue, 'cause that's crazy. You can't do Ben's girl, because that's crazy. Hey, they could have done female Galactus. Nah, that would have gotten a lot more hate. But
Well, it's funny though, because one of my takeaways from the whole movie is the fact that before hearing what you just said, is I didn't give a shit that they changed Silver Surfer to a female leading up to it.
no, I thought it was
I
because
really didn't care.
in
But
my in
I assumed it'd be for a reason,
yeah, but,
and there wasn't one.
apart from the Johnny Naji.
But-
To me, I thought it was a multiverse thing. Like, this is 828, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought, why not play with the idea of the multiverse that isn't just nostalgia bait? Actually do something cool, like a different version of a character. And then
Yeah.
when they're in 616, have Norrin Rad as Silver Surfer. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I
So
think
I
it
agree with you, because the point that I was making is that whether the Silver Surfer was a guy, girl, none of that mattered to the storyline, other than the
Than the
point you
Johnny
just made
jokes.
about interaction.
Yeah.
And I remember walking out of the cinema going, I think she did a great job. I actually really like that
Yeah.
actor. I think she's great. But it made no impact to the story whatsoever. So why bother gender changing it?
I honestly think it was for the Johnny thing, to show he's still like a flirt and this and that, which is a strange choice, but it didn't really hurt the film like in a big way.
That's true.
But I don't know how I feel about the whole Johnny being like, I think I like it, the whole Johnny being like a space nerd, like begging Reed to make a new spacesuit so he can go to space and stuff. Like,
that is the change I noticed, where they made them all some sort of scientist.
which I think does make sense. So the whole idea is they're four scientists or four smart people that went into space. But then you think about it's very nepotism. Like, Reed's smart, and then he brings his wife, her brother, and then he brings his best friend, and it's like, that's not the four smartest people to bring. That's just nepotism.
That's why I liked the last Fantastic Four movie. That was horrible, but I liked the fact that they snuck in and did what they did, because it just made a lot more sense as to why those four.
And to keep the others not as smart as Reed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I always liked Johnny just going for the ride and the thrills of it. I always liked him not being that smart. So
Yeah, the whole figuring out the other language, like,
yeah,
whoa.
right? Like
That was
I'd expect that from
Reed
Sue or Reed.
or Sue. Yeah.
That was
And
a
then
bit strange. I didn't mind it, but it was a bit strange.
yeah, Thing being the driver, the pilot made sense. That was cool. But it's like, oh, so the big strong guy just gets relegated to the driver.
By the way, do you know why it's 828 universe?
Jack Kirby's like birthday or something. Or...
That's it.
Yeah.
28th of August. Yep.
And I also thought it was funny because I saw the number and I was like, wait, 828, is that from Doctor Strange? And I was like, oh no, that's 838. It was like, it's like really close.
Yeah.
I was like, but
all right. You go.
I was gonna say with the Johnny thing, I guess that can segue into the Silver Surfer complaint and how just her hearing all the audios made her switch like that.
Yeah.
And I've seen justification like, oh, she wasn't thinking that deeply the whole time until now. It's like, what? She knew she was killing all these people before.
Wasn't thinking that deeply before. That is the weakest excuse.
Like, you have to admit when there's poor writing. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah, they could have tried to build it up more, like do more with that. Play more on the whole Galactus wanting the baby thing.
2 hours.
I
just don't know how you do that in 2 hours, though. That's the problem.
It should have been mandated to 2 hours. But
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Galactus comes down to Earth. He brings this big, massive ship.
Mm-hmm.
He has a battle with the Fantastic Four, and the FF push him into another dimension, the other side of the universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the ship? What
the fuck? Yeah, well, I mean,
his Earth-sucking ship device that helps him to eat planets is still on that Earth.
Orbit, yeah.
No, it's on the Earth. It landed in the movie.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
So,
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now Galactus is stuck on the other side of the universe without his machine. Now, according to the comics, Galactus can still eat planets, but without that huge spaceship machine, it's a lot slower.
It's actually start eating it.
Yeah. It's like they're kind of screwed with Galactus. Wow, Mark. Wow. Damn. Someone did not like it at all.
Damn.
Why? Tell us, Mark. But yeah, man. So what happens to that ship now? Now, if this was
put it in storage.
Well, if this was in the 616, I'd assume that's left for future technology for them to work on, like the Eternals and the giant people.
Celestials,
thank you.
Yeah.
But the Fantastic Four have apparently come into the 616. They didn't bring no fucking Galactus shit with them.
Yeah. So it's just chilling there.
Yeah. And that leads me to my next point. The end of New Avengers, Thunderbolts. You see the Fantastic Four coming into 616. That didn't happen in the movie.
I have a theory. About the credit scenes. They're both by the Russos on the set of Avengers. I think the opening scene of Avengers will be Doom taking Franklin, going to 616. They do their technology, see that he's going to that universe. They go in their ship. It's been 4 years. Their ship that had 3 legs is the 4-legged one that we see in the scene in Thunderbolts. They follow behind. segue into the Thunderbolts credit scene. They see that on the screen, intercept. They come together and go after Doom, who's kidnapped Franklin and is somewhere in 616. And yeah, the opening scene just combines the scenes together.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad. Okay. Because do you like the swerve that Marvel did? You're watching Thunderbolts, New Avengers, whatever. At the end of it, Fantastic Four, boom. Everybody, including myself, assumed that the Fantastic Four were not going to be able to save their universe. And that's why they had to escape, right?
Mm.
And that led me to believe, shit.
Oh, they're fucked. They're going to lose. And then it didn't happen. And you're like, huh?
Yeah, right. But they beat Galactus.
Yeah, my only complaint is it felt way too much like Deadpool and Wolverine. Everyone thought, oh, Deadpool's going to end up in 616 and Wolverine, but they ended up just chilling back in their own universe, and it's like...
Perhaps they fought Doom and sent Franklin away. I don't know. Would they Superman it?
I don't think they're going to beat Doom because he's meant to be the villain of both those movies, and it's if you show the Fantastic Four beating him, it's like, oh, well, that's fucking weird. To open the movie, you want Doom knocking them all out straight away, like the Thanos opening in Infinity War. They want to do something big.
So the people that are going to be left in the 828 universe are going to be like, our protectors have gone. They're going to be like, do you remember when Reed and all them had that press conference and said that they weren't going to give up their baby for Galactus, and we all cracked the shits and made them feel really horrible? That was pretty mean of us. But now they've all just gone to like a whole new universe to try to save their son. We should have probably appreciated them more. Now all we've got is Galactus's ship.
Oh yeah, I was gonna imagine they go to 616, and then while they're there, Galactus just comes, gets his ship, destroys that Earth. When they go back to their world, it's all gone.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think
I don't know if they'll get Galactus involved in the Avengers films.
No,
probably
I don't think
not.
So. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back
post Secret Wars.
Well, for something, yeah.
I heard something about how there's only one Galactus in the multiverse. So everyone's saying the same Galactus from the OG F4 movie is the same one in this movie.
Yeah, I think there might be some truth to that. I can't remember, but
it gets a bit wonky with that stuff.
I think that might be right. We've never seen another Galactus before.
Yeah, but it gets wonky because
accurate. Thank you.
It's the same thing with DC and Darkseid and the New Gods. Only one of them exists in the multiverse.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, oh, Darkseid appeared in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Is he always going to look like that now? Or like, surely not. They'll just forget it, but then it breaks that whole idea, you know.
Bloody oath it does, mate. You know.
Battleworld's creation.
For years,
100%.
For years, people have been shitting on Marvel ever since the end of Endgame. And don't get me wrong, a lot of it's deserving, but I have been of the belief since day one that we knew about Secret Wars that everything's going to get better. They just need to keep us to Secret Wars. And it's been a battle with all the crap that they've put out. But I think we just need to keep steering the course because even Kevin Feige's admitted that Disney killed them. You know, Disney ruined Marvel by telling them to put out so much content. And we can get into that on another show. But they know now. And that's why it's important. We just need to steer that course, mate.
I will say all the projects in 2026, to me, are all bangers. Or all ones I'm excited for. All the animated seasons, live action shows, the two films, because we're not getting another Marvel film until Spider-Man in July next year.
Yeah. Hey, did you see the Timely Comics Easter egg as well with like a fake Stan Lee and Jack Kirby?
I did not see that.
So in what was it? I think when Galactus is coming and it goes to different people looking out their windows, you have these two guys that are like, in their 40s or so. And on the walls inside their building, it has Timely Comics and it has the Watcher. And I'm pretty sure that's meant to be Stan Lee and Jack Kirby making Fantastic Four comics based on the real life.
Yeah, because then the second credit scene, it shows the in-universe cartoon based on them.
Yeah.
So it is cool. Like they're in-universe. They've got the comics, the shows.
Because this movie was all based about the 3-part story of the coming of Galactus, right? In Fantastic Four, what was it? 197, 98, 99? No, 198, 99, 200, I think.
Wasn't it?
Or was it
earlier than that? Like
98?
Wasn't it? Wait, wasn't it 48, 49, 50, 51?
Yeah, okay, that might be it. Yeah. I remember it was leading up to a certain number. 200 definitely way too late. That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie was based on that whole story. So, I guess what was disappointing of it is that we'd already seen that in Fantastic Four 2 Rise of the Silver Surfer. And even though this one was better than that, because we got Galactus and everything, there just should have been something just a little bit more.
It didn't feel original since we've already had that other one, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm really grateful it exists.
They should have played more with the idea of other villains. Like you had the whole intro showing Mole Man and then Red Ghost, and then they name dropped so many other villains as well. They should have played with the idea of them coming back and all teaming up during the whole everyone hates TF4, Galactus is coming, prepare, and then all these villains team up to cause some mayhem. And therefore we're trying to deal with them while planning for Galactus, and it would have made it way more complex and crazy, and just I think it would have been really fun.
That's true. Everything United has asked how we feel about a reset or do we think a reboot would be better? I think a little bit of a reset. I don't think in movies, comic book movies, you ever need to reboot. There's always a way to write around a reboot, I think. Whether it be multiverse, clones, brothers, twin brothers and sisters, there's always a way to write it out without needing to reboot. And I'm happy for it because as great as the end of Iron Man and Captain America's story was and emotional as it was, and it was fantastic, let's be real. You can't end these characters' stories. That's just dumb. That's dumb.
Yeah,
of course they're going to be replaced.
Since we're getting the whole point of the reset is that we get a world where every team, every character exists together finally. I don't want a world with the F4, the X-Men, the Avengers, Spider-Man, the Defenders, but there's no Captain America and Iron Man. What's the point?
I'm pretty sure I read very recently, that Kevin Feige has just admitted that they will
recast them. Yeah. And as they should, the actors don't own the roles. And I stood by the idea that I think they should have recasted Chadwick as Black Panther.
Yeah, me too.
He would have wanted that character to continue.
No disrespect to him, but when they said we're not going to cast him out of respect, I thought that was a bunch of shit. And now fast forward to years later, and they're going to recast it anyway.
Oh yeah, there's so many rumors about this actor Damson Idris
it's going to be
something as an old Black Panther in the Avengers films. Yeah, and it's what's the point? They should have just done it ages ago.
Yeah. I liked how the FF movie started 4 years after the anniversary of when they got their powers. And then at the end of the movie, it said 4 years later, keeping with that 4 theme. I thought that was
everything. Everything was just 4 related.
Yep. I also liked how their launching pad, the Excelsior, was built literally next door to the FF building.
Oh yeah. What is
And
Excelsior? Is that meant to be a play on Stan Lee's catchphrase?
it is, yes, but it's also, I think, the slogan for New York.
Is it?
Yeah,
Huh. Didn't know that.
there you go. During the montage of, the adventures of the Fantastic Four, they're wearing their original costumes. That's at one point, anyway.
I saw photos of that and I was like, I didn't catch that. What the fuck?
And then you saw FF1, the cover.
Oh, with the monster, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it was in a pizza ad for Pizza Hut in America, and then everyone was saying that it wasn't in the movie. And then I saw it and I was like, what the fuck?
That's because it is different, though. The one in the pizza ad is different to the one in the movie.
Yeah. It's like a cheaper one, yeah.
And when all the people were thanking the Fantastic Four, and they're going, "Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you, Fantastic Four."
I know what you're gonna say.
The cameo of the original 1994,
film. Yeah, because their film never got released. Yeah.
Yeah. No. You can watch it on YouTube.
It got leaked. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's not bad. I've watched it once. Like, it's obviously a bit old and
90s,
but I liked it. And the only other question I've got is when you look at the elevator, when they go in the lift to the Baxter building, you see, you have to be really quick, but I noticed underneath level 1, the buttons underneath level 1 had symbols. It wasn't like basement and car park or whatever. It was symbols. So what the hell is in the basements of the Fantastic Four Plaza? That's interesting.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the symbols were, or?
No, they were squiggly lines and whatnot,
Yeah.
But that's interesting.
At the start of the movie, when he's doing the class with the kids, he's talking about, parallel dimensions are a real thing, and it was definitely a nod to Avengers and multiverse.
And then you saw the foreshadowing with the teleportation of the egg. I'm like, well, they're using this later for something.
Honestly, at first, I actually thought, will you transport our Earth to 616, and then it accidentally creates an incursion or something? That's too smart for Marvel, actually. That would have been cool, man.
Well, have you got any final thoughts?
Just go watch it. Make your own opinion. If you're into superheroes, never stop reviewers from making your choice for you.
What would you give it out of 10?
I'd say an 8.
That's exactly what I was going to go for. Yep, 8.
Superman's a 9.
Well, yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Superman was more enjoyable.
I think I was just more hyped for Superman and bringing that character back into the light in a positive light and this and that. But yeah, we'll definitely rewatch them both when they come out. Superman comes out digitally late August. Okay. Man, it's crazy how quickly they come out online. I think it's so good. It is good, but man, it hurts the box office because everyone knows. I'll just wait for it. And then it's damn. Yeah, that's just the post-COVID.
If they were smart, all of Hollywood would have this rule of 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like it used to be.
Yeah, I think 6 months is a good amount. I hope they never do this because I love the way it is now.
Yeah.
But if they had to have a rule, I think 6 months is good.
Or even 3 or 4. But yeah. But it's gonna be interesting when they do Avengers. since they want that to make over $1 billion. I honestly don't think it will get close to
Thank you very
Infinity War
much.
and Endgame.
Everything United. We really appreciate it, mate.
Thanks,
go
mate.
check out our playlists for plenty more videos as well, brother. Really appreciate it.
We've got great
sister.
videos.
I just
Great
assumed your
videos.
gender.
I was saying I don't think Avengers will make as much as Infinity War and Endgame. Honestly.
Oh, no way. There's no way. But if they
will
do
still
it
make a lot.
right, if they do it right, you know, what movies have we got in the meantime? We've got Spider-Man.
In July. And we got the 2 DC ones. Supergirl in June. Yeah, that's all we got. We just got Spider-Man in July, and then Avengers in December.
That's it. Oh shit! They really don't have much to work with, then, do they?
We got no Marvel for a year.
It's not like the wrestling where you can do every week, building towards the latest pay-per-view. You know.
But Marvel is good for shows. We got Daredevil season 2 and the Punisher special and the Vision show, all start of next year.
Okay. Fair enough.
X-Men 97 coming back.
X-Men 97, yes. Oh, can't wait for that.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2.
All right.
I ruined it.
Yeah, you ruined it, man. You ruined it. I will, and yes, a brother here. Thank you. An 8.5 out of 10 for me for this one. I thought it was a really good comic book movie. Exactly.
It was. It's one of the one of the ones like. Because to me, a good movie is you can rewatch it as much as you can, as much as you want, and not be bored.
Look, man, this movie could have been a big pile of dog shit for all I cared. The fact that we got Galactus, the way that we got Galactus, and as much of Galactus as we got, made me very, very happy. Because I've been waiting for that my whole life, to see Galactus on the big screen.
And he was done well.
It was really done well, yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely that. I'm just happy we got 3 really good superhero movies back to back to back.
Yeah.
Very happy with that.
But wait, what's the third one?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, thank you. Okay.
Captain America didn't release this year.
All right, Byron. Tell the crowd, what is AussieVerse?
AussieVerse is for life.
We will catch you tomorrow live at 7:30 p.m. just like every single week. Same Spider channel, same Spider time. It is the FOC weekly.
My last one, guys. My last one. Come support it. My last one.
Until he gets fired, and then.
No.
Bye.